Hey guys, it's Albetium back with another video for Black Myth Wukong. Now, I thought to myself, why didn't I make a video about this one little trick that you can almost call it a easy mode that I've been using here and there in the game. It's really cool, it's really damn nifty, and you know what? I'm gonna do it now. So you know how this goes. Before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, please allow me a chance to earn that from you. With that being said, let's get in on this. Okay, so for this to work, you need the Sunset of the Nine Skies. Each sip recovers 35% of maximum health and also grants a considerable amount of key energy, which is just essential for this. Now, I was using the turtle tier, you can put anything else, but for these other two, especially for the Immobilized spell, Stranded Lung's Whisker is absolutely essential. Okay, so we're gonna be using the Crow Diviner, which basically takes no time to recharge at all. And for that very reason, you're gonna be using the Golden Armor, all 4 pieces, so that you're gonna be triggering the main perk. Upon critical hits and defeats, grants a small amount of key energy. So combine that with your gourd, and you are gonna have that constantly. Desna pendant, sorry, always butchering that, is gonna also cause everything to have a slightly lesser cooldown, which helps considerably. Okay, so these points obviously are from the end game, but I'm gonna try and explain what you should be focusing on if you're building up to this. Now, obviously, your own HP is a priority, and this is probably the first thing you should be leveling up. Now, when it comes to all of this other stuff, now upgrading your critical chance, critical damage as well, and sheer size of mana absolutely is necessary, because for this trick, you wanna have as much mana as possible so that you can keep casting Immobilized, so that you can also still call in the Pluck of Many. Now, when it comes to the Pluck of Many, Immobilized, I feel like this is enough, and I pretty much ran the whole game with this. I do feel like these two final points over here are not that much of a use and are more of a hindrance on your mana bar than anything else. Now, obviously, when it comes to the Pluck of Many, that we have completely maxed out, and it's absolutely worth it. Now, the next thing, obviously, you see this is a lot of points, but focus on upgrading damage for your transformations. So focus on damage, and everything else is sheer bonus. So how does this actually work? Now, here I did cast Immobilize immediately and then go with the Crow Diviner, and you don't need to go with that. Obviously, this is gonna be working on bosses that aren't as mobile and aren't jumping a lot on the arena. But basically, what you do is go with the Crow Diviner, or perhaps even the Immobilize. First Immobilize, then you keep the enemy in place for the Crow Diviner, and then the enemy is gonna be freezing over. You go in, you start hitting like crazy, and that's gonna be replenishing your key energy super fast, because the Crow Diviner, it demands very little key energy. And as long as you can keep these bosses and enemies in this area of effect, it should be absolutely devastating. Now, obviously, this is going to take a little smidge of practice, but I say again, if you can get your rhythm down, when to use the Immobilize, when to use the Crow Diviner, it should be absolutely devastating. Add to that you have your Pluck of Many for that sheer DPS, and bosses should be going down like crazy. Guys, this is a cool little trick that I hope is going to be helping you throughout the game, and well, let me know in the comments. This is Albethium. Bye bye.